change. Tom Bellamy now rides for Venetia Williams. Also, previous winning rider Connor O'Farrell now gets aboard number 4, Gevry Chambertin. Connor was aboard the winner back in 2011, Minella 4-star. Last year's winner, of course, Firebird Flyer, Adam Wedge, bidding for back-to-back wins. Blake Mount bids to give trainer Sue Smith her second win in this race. She won it with Himalayan Trail back in 2008. Well, the horses are now just parading, but one of them is breaking away from the parade, going to the post just a little ahead of the others, and that's number 19, Portrait King. Now let's take a look at the remainder of the runners. There we go, Blake Mount bidding to give Sue Smith her second win in the race. Out Sam will be easy to spot with Andrew Tinkler. He's got a big sheepskin noseband and cheek pieces. Goulayne, another horse who's bidding for his second win in this race, ridden by Noel Feely. Mysteree has been well back today. Robbie Dunn riding for Michael Scudamore. Cogri, a horse who's had lots of jumping problems, but Jamie Barger is charged with trying to get him round. And Emperor's Choice, of course, won the Welsh National in 2014. Spooky Dookie, 4th last year, back down to favouritism now. Court Frontier has won all 3 of his starts so far in 2017, and Mad Brian just scrapes into the race with the champion jockey Richard Johnson aboard, the 20th and final runner of this maximum field of 20.
Oh yes, horses have broken away from the parade on their way to the start for this marathon, the Midlands Grand National. Great atmosphere down.
Starter waits for them. In they come, and they're off, and there's a real scrum to try and get around that first little dog leg. Mystery was squeezed out. Sam already off the bit, being driven early by Andrew Tinkler to try and get a position, and it's Alfie Spinner who takes them into the first turn, followed by the top weight Houblon des Obeaux, with final nudge around the outside. Spooky Dookie is right up there, and so too is Silverman, who's towards the inside. He's the first of the 4 greys in the field. Cogri not too far behind, then Gevry Chambertin towards the outside of Out Sam, and then Blake Mount, as finally they get to the first of the 24 fences. They stream over it. The back marker was Mad Brian in the hands of Richard Johnson. So on now towards fence number 2, and now for the first time they really can just sort themselves out. And final nudge on the outside of Houblon des Obeaux and Alfie Spinner, and Alfie Spinner just touched down in front. A slight mistake by Cogri. He can be a horse who nudges his fences. He's had a couple of nasty falls in the past, but he's there in a roundabout 6th position as they climb the hill for the first of 3 occasions. Alfie Spinner takes them over the 3rd to Houblon des Obeaux, who jumped in 2nd place. They're all safely over. A little low at the back of the field there was Court Frontier, and Dennis O'Regan just gave him a shake of the reins. He's racing at the moment alongside Goulayne, and at the moment Mad Brian is the back marker. One more fence to take on this section of the course, and it's Alfie Spinner and Jamie Moore out in front. Houblon des Obeaux racing in 2nd. Final nudge on the outside just in 3rd. Silverman is in 4th. Spooky Dookie in 5th. Out Sam 6th. Cogri in 7th. Gevry Chambertin is in 8th, followed by Blake Mount, who's racing in 9th. Then towards the outside in 10th position is Chase the Spud as they make the run down the hill for the first time. At the moment, Mysteree racing in around about 12th place, boys.
Certainly is. We've been joined by Mysteree's trainer, Michael Scudamore. Michael Scudamore, are you feeling confident?
I don't know about confident, but look, he's got him into a nice rhythm at the moment. He's in a good position. As we discussed, they've gone hard early, and like you say, hopefully they'll come back to him. And he's a sort of horse that doesn't really come alive until the 2nd circuit, so hopefully he'll keep going.
Already off the bit is Emperor's Choice. He can be a very hard ride, and already Liam Treadwell is having to get to work on him as Alfie Spinner takes them now to the first of the 3 open ditches. He led Houblon des Obeaux over in 2nd. They're all safely over. Goulayne, one of the previous winners of the race, is still last but one, and Court Frontier is the back marker. Also towards the rear is Gonalston Cloud together with Portrait King. He's also right out the back as they go over the next. That was another plain fence. fence, and Warriantor hit that fence very hard. So they come up towards the fence, which will complete their first circuit, and Alfie Spinner still has the lead to Houblon des Obeaux, and then Silverman through on the inside in a close third, and then Final Nudge was over in fourth. Cogri is in fifth. Spooky Dookie is in sixth. Out Sam on the inside just in seventh, followed by Blake Mount in eighth, and Gevrey Chambertin is racing in ninth. Chase the Spud is in 10th. Ben Ben's in 11th. Mysteree is in 12th. Last year's winner Firebird Flyer is next, followed by Emperor's Choice on and off the bit. He's then being followed towards the inside by Portrait King. Warriantor, who's made a couple of mistakes. Then Gonalston Cloud, and then Mad Brian, who's towards the inside. Still towards the rear of the field is Court Frontier, and Goulet is just about the back marker as Blake Mount made a mistake there as they crossed over fence number 9, still not yet at halfway in the 46th running of the Betfred Midlands Grand National, and now they go on towards the farm once again, and on now towards fence number 10, and taking it in front was Alfie Spinner to Houblon des Obeaux over in second. At the back of the field, a mistake by the 2014 winner Goulet, whose rider Noel Feely had to go to the buckle end of the reins once again. Emperor's Choice has come off the bit, as his is wont. They take the uphill fence, and now it's quite a contested lead. Emperor's Choice uprooted that fence. He hit it very hard towards the tail end of the field. So it's Alfie Spinner out in front to Houblon des Obeaux racing in second. The pink of Final Nudge on the outside in third position. Silverman is in fourth. Cogri in fifth. The black and yellow colour Spooky Dookie is in sixth. Gevrey Chambertin is in seventh. Towards the inside in all the sheepskin, that is Out Sam, followed by Blake Mount as they got over the next. Then Ben Benz and Mysteree still racing in a roundabout mid position. Right on the inside, he's in a roundabout 12th as they make the run down the hill.
Long at a tremendous gallop. Mysteree hasn't left the inside. His trainer Michael Scudamore is with us. You must be pleased.
Yeah, very pleased. Robbie's giving him a peach so far, got him to a lovely rhythm, popping away, but you can see the favourite following with Richard Johnson following his every move, and he certainly looks a big danger at the moment.
Well, it will be no repeat win in the race for Goulet, because Goulet has been pulled up at the back of the field, the 2014 winner, and Emperor's Choice now is beginning to tail off as well. So they come now towards another open ditch. This is fence number 14, and Alfie Spinner is going to try and make all the running here. It was Portrait King who hit that fence pretty hard. So on they go now, on towards the 15th. Remember, still well over a circuit to go. Alfie Spinner, he's had very little rest at the sharp end to Houblon des Obeaux over in second. Warriantor, not for the first time, decided to try and uproot that fence. Gavin Sheehan did well to sit that error. More reminders for Court Frontier towards the outside. So now they go over the fence, which in a circuit will be the final fence in the Betfred Midlands Grand National of 2017, and it is still Alfie Spinner who leads the parade. Houblon des Obeaux racing in second. Cogri is in third. Final Nudge is in fourth. He's plotted a wide course throughout. Then towards the inside, Silverman is racing in fifth, and Spooky Dookie is in sixth. Gevrey Chambertin is in seventh. Blake Mount's racing in eighth. Around the outside is Chase the Spud, and he's now taken ninth. Mysteree is in 10th. Ben Benz is racing in 11th. Pulling himself up virtually at the back of the field is Out Sam as they now go over the 8th from home. Houblon des Obeaux on the outside of Alfie Spinner, still the first two. A very slow jump by last year's winner, Firebird Flyer, at that fence. He's now beginning to lose ground. Gonalston Cloud is another one who is tailing off as one or two now are really beginning to feel the pinch. Well, they've completed 3 miles, but there's still one more stamina sapping mile to go in the Midlands Grand National, and Alfie Spinner is just simply trying to grind the opposition into the ground. Blake Mount is making ground now in the white and light blue starred colours. Houblon des Obeaux under his welter burden is still right there. Gevrey Chambertin was the one who was very slow over that fence, which was the 19th. 5 more fences to take. Silverman is the next one now who has cried enough, and he's now hoisted the the white flag as they go towards the fence taken by the golf course, and this is the 5th from home, and Alfie Spinner is wearing his heart on his sleeve. He hasn't seen a rival now for nearly 3.5 miles. On the inside, Blake Mount rises in second, Houblon des Obeaux, and then Final Nudge, who's towards the outside. Coggery is hard driven, so too is Spooky Dookie, and there on the inside, the orange and black quartered colours, Mysteree tries to make ground. He's then being followed by Portrait King. Warriantor is trying to pick up, so too is Mad Brian towards the inside as the field turns for home. 4 more to take in the Midlands Grand National, and Alfie Spinner says, pass me if you can. On the inside, Blake Mount is charging at him. Down on the outside was Final Nudge. He was in third and still held every chance. They're coming down now towards the final open ditch, and Mysteree begins to raise his game now towards the inside for Michael Scudamore and Robbie Dunn, and Mysteree has jumped to the lead. Alfie Spinner tries to kick back. Warriantor is staying on, so too is Coggery, Houblon des Obeaux, as they come down now towards the 2nd from home, and it's Mysteree, the Ida winner, comes to 2 out with a lead of 2 lengths. Warriantor over in second. Chase the Spud in the blue colours is staying on to take third. Blake Mount is now in fourth. Many in behind have pulled up as they come down towards the final fence. Chase the Spud and Paddy Brennan have come now to claim Mysteree over on the far side, but Mysteree is really game. He's all heart, and he's now wrestled the lead again. Chase the Spud will have one last go on the outside, and it will be Chase the Spud who wins the Midlands Grand National. Mysteree was in second, Warriantor in third, in fourth Houblon des Obeaux, followed by Blake Mount, Coggery, and then Spooky Dookie. Well, a tremendous race, and an attritional race as well. Fought out between 2 gallant horses. Chase the Spud has won for Fergal O'Brien and Paddy Brennan. He's broken the heart of Mysteree for Michael Scudamore and Robbie Dunn. The winner returning at 11